Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. My name is Maria. I'm your Sherpa for this read. Hope you all are having a great weekend so far. I'm doing the weekly spread or the weekly forecast for March 10th through 16th for all zodiac signs. I'm currently at Libra, and I will do a midweek pulse view just to see how we're all holding up. How you doing? And following that, I do personal reads. If you're interested, feel free to email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com. I'm doing them probably up until summer, and then I'm more than likely take a break. Would love to get you on the list if you're interested. Lots going on with you. Whew. Libra. One more for Libra, please. Okay. Tell me about Libra. See, when I does this, it's like enough shuffling. Okay. Got it. Tell me about Libra. Libra, you had your heart broken recently. You're still recovering from it. There's a lot of jealousy in this last relationship. Thank you. Yeah. So whatever you just walked away from, you were not victorious, or at least you don't feel victorious about. The sun is right behind it, so I feel like you're trying to find your balance and your peace going forward. I think you left something and you're regretful about it. I get the sense like you might feel ignored by somebody this week that you used to care a great deal about, and you're not getting the shine, the attention, the good morning texts, you know, the call at the end of the day that said, how was your day? You know, you're sitting in reflection over all of this. You're missing this person. It feels like between these two cards, you might have uncovered some dishonesty. Maybe there was a third party you weren't aware of. You uncovered not only dishonesty, but malicious intent. I feel like it created confusion. Like you feel like you wasted your time, and you really appreciated somebody that maybe doesn't deserve it, and it's making you up in your head, right? You're stuck in this thought loop, I get. And it's this forever loop. It's like the infinity symbol, never ending. So you think all the great things you missed, but then you found out some stuff that makes you consider the person in a 180, but you missed the good stuff that they presented you with. You found out some proof. You found it out, and you found out somebody provided you evidence, or they showed their true self. And like I said, you're up in your head, you know, full of anxiety, can't sleep at night. It's powerless. It's a powerlessness. You feel victimized. You don't like that. And you feel like everything's blocked. You can't move forward. You do see that this breakup or whatever situation you're leaving, and again, this could be a job. Let it resonate as it will. If it's not about you, then let it go. It's not your reading. Not everybody resonates with everything that comes out, but the person that I'm reading for left feeling like like It's unfortunate, and it was sloppy. This thing was a mess. That's what I get. It was a mess. It was messy. It was messy. It was mediocre. It's less quality than you normally deal with. But you miss the person. You do, but you don't miss the situation. It's a group conflict. There's other people involved. It's affected your stability with this group, with this friend, this one specific person that you're missing. You're off the hook. The thing that they found out, or you found out, or you disclosed, you're released from, whatever that is. And as a result, I feel like as you're walking away from this, Libra, you're recognizing you're actually better off. Like, this was pretty toxic. Whatever this was, you're healing from. You are isolating. I get you're isolating from this group of people and this one person. You are right in the center of your spread. This is lack and feeling like not involved and not left out in the cold, and somebody's moving forward. And this is recovery of loss. So whatever losses you took dealing with this group and with this person, you're now, Spirit is bringing it back into your life as, I guess, a gift. I would put it as a gift to balance it out, to make it right, They saw what went down. They see the whole picture, and you see through just the keyhole. You can only see the one perspective, and that's what's making you stuck in the loop, is you miss the person, but only to realize maybe none of this was real that you were missing. And then you're trying to look at it from a different perspective. You're trying to see this as a blessing. Even though you're missing this behavior and these people, it really is, it hit you hard. I mean, hard. This is like a devastation, sadness, grief, loss. However, the longer you're away from this person or these people, you're immediately recovering. Like, all your karma, your good dharma, I should say, is coming back. And as a result, you're actually healing quicker. You're seeing the worth. It's almost like the farther Superman gets away from kryptonite, he gets his strength back. That's kind of how I see this, is that whatever you just experienced and you decided it's in my best interest to walk away, it was really hard for you to say goodbye, and it was even harder to recover. And it took you a while. Sitting, I get you, like, listening, like you're listening to music, maybe watching tarot channels, trying to find some hope in this. And if nobody validates you, I'll be the first one to saying, you know what, whatever you did here, you chose you in the end, and that was the right choice. It was. The cards going forward are positive. True story. I have fake flexing, acting rich, flosses money, acts fancy. I call it my bougie card. Somebody's acting bougie, and it's in the reverse. So you're leaving this kind of behavior behind, and you're finding balance in your own world, and you're at peace. I get that you're at peace. You're okay. Not having all the fancy stuff. None of that really matters, I think, to you. Your Four Cups reverse, which is the next card under fake flexing, is you're looking at new approaches, like to old problems, and there's another way to skin a cat, right? It's another perception. It's kind of like the hangman that we just showed you. But it's enthusiasm for life. I think you've accepted this situation, and you're finally turning that page. You're finally moving forward, which is kind of nice. Which also explains a card right beneath it is the Three of Wands. So you've made the decision back here. This is a 3. It's forward moving. So you are now getting up off your chair, and you're taking action towards the next chapter, whatever that looks like. But you are going into a new chapter, and I think you're going by yourself. You're, at least for now. In the future, you do have somebody's trying to block a relationship from you, and I believe that's my turkey blocking. somebody's trying to flex. You see it's silly. You've released yourself from this group of folks. You are healing over it. That's what this is release and healing in the upright or the reverse. And you're trying to be optimistic. You're trying to forgive these people for what they did, and you're also alienating yourself from them, so you're protecting yourself is really what you're doing. And you're on your way to give your cup of love to something else. or someone else. It could be, I get it could be a number of things. You've met some folks that are like-minded and creative in nature. And that, I mean, because cups are love, things that you really enjoy. So you might have found a similar group to spend some time with, or a person that has caught your eye and you want to get to know. But you're moving forward. Good for you. Good for you. Libra, this is a really, you just bumped and elevated yourself probably about 10 steps, because that, like I said, behind the Six of Wands, meaning I didn't win, but you are actually the winner at the end, because I don't think that this was serving you and your highest self until you left. And when you made a decision to walk away is when you actually elevated. The lesson that you learned, I think is self-worth. I think the vibe I get is you were putting energy and attention and effort to force something that wasn't going in the direction you wanted it to go, and you invested more instead of pulling back and evaluating it and saying, you know what, I wonder if this is even worth investing in. You threw more energy and more time and more love over, and I feel like a couple of cycles went through and you got the same result, the exact same result every single cycle. And you kept putting energy, love, and affection and time and money in this thing, and it's still not producing anything stable. It's not. This thing isn't stable. This relationship is not stable. There's a lot of toxic behaviors. There's a lot of jealousy. And also off this card here, it's almost like competing for like hierarchy, ranking in this crew. I don't know. I don't get it. You gave it up. You're dropped it like a bad habit. You are out of this, whatever this is, this toxic cycle of people, and you choosing you. So I'm going to clarify a couple of cards because I'm nosy. I have some Libra friends I want to know about. I want to know about this Hierophant in reverse, or excuse me, the High Priestess in reverse and the Ten of Wands, please. Yeah, it's the Empress, but it is in the reverse. So maybe you, Libra, felt like the Empress in reverse, and you're an Empress. Look at you. You've done the work. You've learned the lessons. It's the Lovers in reverse too, and it's the Empress in reverse. So again, these two here together is you're trying to manifest your position, I believe, as the Empress. You're trying to get somebody to see the Empress in you, like you were the chosen, like you were the right choice, right? And they aren't having it. The parties involved here, I believe, manipulated the situation. And you finally unhooked yourself. That's what I get, is you walked away from this going, I don't want anything to do with this. Tell me about the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yee. Ten of Wands in the reverse is, yep, you're trying, somebody who's walking into, or you walked away. So I get, yeah, Star card in the reverse, you stopped healing. So the Star in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups are somebody walked away from a relationship not looking back. They just cut it, right? And the Star in the upright is, wish fulfillment and healing. In the reverse, it's unfulfilled hopes. That's a Ten of Wands. Disappointment, withdrawal, numbness, this is temporary success. So somebody might have come back and said, I want to revisit this. And you said, yes, I sure would like to do that. And second verse, same as the first, except the lessons are more expensive, right? That's what you found out, is like, oh, I don't want to do this again. Tell me about the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. And you're reflecting on that. You were stuck in the reflection. Oh, yeah, it's a Hierophant. I think you felt it was going to be a long-term commitment. That was what in your head. It turned out to be a nightmare, actually. It wasn't your Ten of Pentacles. It wasn't wish fulfillment. Nothing but problems, insecurity, jealousy, failure, debt, nothing but debt, dullness. It was dull as hell. And instability. It was the same song, same verse, second verse, same as the first. And you feel like there might be some justice. I feel like you are using your intuition, and you're trying to use your moral compass, and you're deciding, I'm not going to invest in this. I'm not going to do anything. I'm walking away from this nonsense. There might be a small handful that this resonates with legal activity. I don't know what is happening this week. I think you're the second sign that I get this vibe of somebody's going to jail. Someone's going to jail, and you're like, yep, I'm out. Exit stage left immediately. You aren't even looking at this. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That hooked, off the hook, like this, hooked, right? On the hook. On the hook is, I feel like, caught a case. You know, this is, I got off. So I'm not involved. I'm not here. I got to go. And this is creating a lot of drama and headache for you. You are full of stress on that Five of Pentacles. You know, and I think you are trying to find the courage to walk away from this. For that handful that this is illegal activity, this is illegal activity. I mean, this is fraud. There's no other way to say it. I get like, I keep going. It's like a catfish. It's almost like I'm going to create a profile, go and snag some poor innocent person for money under somebody else's profile. Like, not only are they stealing somebody's profile, which is fraud, but now they're also taking money, which is like federal offense. And they're using the internet. I mean, that's the first vibe. Very first. Yep, there's a devil in the reverse. So somebody's recovering from this. Somebody walked away. Freedom. You made the good choice. You don't see that there's no limitation, meaning I don't think you're on the list of investigations. For those of you that this might be illegal activity or that you know of, and you're just like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not going to jail. That's the vibe I get. For the rest of you, I think you see this relationship as toxic and that you're like, oh, this is much worse than the first time we hung out. And it's coming to light. And you're seeing this as like run away, toxic and not worth investing in. Tell me about the fake flexing, the Four of Cups. You used your intelligence. You went in and you decided this is not, and okay. You looked at this from every single angle, right? You might have even gotten counsel, and the Hermit in reverse is acting on it, you know? So you spent your time, or it's in the upright, I'm sorry. You spent your time historically up until now. You've used your intelligence, your wisdom. You've talked about the situation with some closed mouth, close friends, and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't do it. I want, It's just, you know, that doesn't sound all on the up and up. And, they say the Hermit is like, you have all your own answers. You should trust your intuition and listen to that. And the Seven of Swords is deceit. You're guarding yourself against deceit. You're collecting all the swords so nobody can cut you, and you're ready. You're ready for the fight because you're not going to be in this. You're not going to put yourself in a situation to get hurt, is my point. Whether it be financially, legally, emotionally, you're just stepping away. Tell me about this cock blocking. Three of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. Okay. That's too many. I'll take this one, though. I got the King of Cups. So the Knight is going to go and offer his King of Cups. But it was a false start originally. And I feel like he's walking away from the Queen of Wands. He sees, or I just am reading the energy, somebody sees somebody else, I mean, it could be male or female, as the other partners. They see their partner as aggressive, just toxic, dramatic, theatrical, you know, that sort of, a lot of energy, not necessarily needing to, but that's what the King of Wands is got his heart broke, or is recovering from this situation, and realizes that he's probably gonna go forward with his intentions elsewhere. And Libra, that might be you. Tell me more about this this Ace of Wands, please, in the reverse. A lot of options. Yeah, I have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, and the Two of Wands. So, yeah, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So that's what I get. I'm telling you, Libra, I feel like you have a lot of options still. You're recognizing that even if it was a relationship or a situationship, this thing wasn't on the up and up. Whatever this was, you walked away. It was unrealistic, made you sad, made you feel really bad about yourself. It's wise to move forward. And the Knight of Swords in the upright is very, very correct, very honest conversation. In the reverse, as it is, it's deceitful. It's a lie after lie. So somebody is recognizing this and they're walking away because they knew they couldn't get their happiness. You weren't going to get a wish fulfillment here. You're spending all this, and thank God you have enough intelligence to sit back and really do some introspective work. Come here, come here. It's a dog literally like 2 blocks away. Come here. Sophie, come here. This is Sophia, my little Havanese. She has 2 teeth. 2. She's 13 years old. Can't see anything but a dog now is walking about 2 blocks away. Hey, Soph, come here. So I have the Sophia. The dog looks like a horse. It's a big dog. Hey, come here. Thanks for your patience, everybody. So this is your Ace of Swords. Again, tyranny, disaster, self-destruction, chaos. Kind of like this dog barking, actually. Anything that happens during a reading, I just think is part of the reading. So it's kind of like that. It's like a lot of bark, a lot of noise, a lot of disruption. It just created tension for you, and you're walking away from it. And you didn't have any clarity. You didn't know where this was going. There was no clear picture. Can we tell Libra some positive news? What's going on this week for Libra, other than peace? You're gonna have some peace. Got like half the deck out here for you. Okay, Libra. Yeah. Okay, so this is listen to your inner voice. You may not have all the data, but you are trusting your intuition. You see this as imbalance, discord if you stay, conflict of interest. And again, it goes, that conflict of interest immediately draws me into that illegal thing that's happening or that you know is not right, and you don't want anything to do with it. That's like conflict of interest. This is not who I am. This is not, it doesn't jive with my morals. And then the last is, you know, you're moving forward despite all this. That's this in the reverse is regardless of the stress, regardless of the drama and all the stuff, all the drama, all the headache, all the lies, all the manipulation, all the stuff that's coming out, right? You feel good. I mean, you feel like, hey, I'm gonna just do me. I'm gonna go to work, go to the gym, you know, do some laundry, you know, maybe watch a movie. You're just like living your best life, and you're just doing it without fear anymore. You're finally free. I feel like you finally unplugged from a group of folks or a relationship that was like an anchor around your neck, and you have released that, and you're moving forward for your next big adventure. But right now you're healing from that, and I feel like it's right around the corner. I think it's right around the corner, and you're going to be prepared. You're going to have your best and highest version of yourself, and that's what you have to provide. So that's kind of that's the overall vibe for this week. I'm very excited for you. You have a lot of positive energy at the end of this week. You identify, I think this has helped you not only with your self-esteem and understanding your worth, but what you're willing to do and won't do for a relationship. You're separating what's important to you in the long term, right? And you're identifying those key characteristics in relationships, and you're just not allowing anybody to threaten your standards. That's the best way to put it. So as you elevate, so do your standards, and I'm super proud of you. You did some hard work. You're going to be doing some harder work the rest of this week, just trying to get through this. But I feel like you're walking out of it solid, and all your stuff is in a little pile, and you're putting it in the trash. You're just, you're not even resentful. I think you're just happy to be out of it, whatever it is, however this resonated. If this is your story and you feel like you want some more details, feel free to email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, and we can surely schedule you a private reading. Otherwise, before you leave, hit that subscribe button, as it helps our algorithm grow about 1.5 feet on the planet and allows us to reach other people in obscure places, as well as leave a positive comment and a thumbs up. Thank you all for your support of this channel as we broaden our light and love a little farther and help each other grow and elevate. So until next time, take care.